They fly between Lake Bogoria, Lake Nakuru and Lake Elementaita, feeding along the 3 lakes. What the Met Department in the Kenya Meteorological Service in their state of the weather report for Kenya for last year and the year before indicated that Kenya has been receiving higher than normal rainfall amounts. So this has caused, there's been more water coming into the system, and the lake holds the water from the rivers, from the rainfall. So that's why the lake levels have risen. And it's a phenomena in the whole region. The rising lakes have affected the flamingo populations in several ways. One is that the places where flamingos were used to roost are now underwater because the lake has risen by more than 5 meters. So the flamingos have nowhere to perch. So they have been pushed from around the middle of the lake to the sides of the lake. That's one. Secondly, the increased water levels have changed the chemistry of the water chemistry. Flamingos depend on, lesser flamingos depend on a certain type of algae that thrives in very alkaline conditions. Our water quality measurements have shown that the water chemistry has changed. So there is less algae, meaning there is less food for the flamingos. So there are fewer flamingos because flamingos follow the food.
The impacts which has really affect, including the local community displacement, because the lake has gone beyond the actual boundary. We've encountered a lot of issues because now it has even gone up to schools, which definitely there is issues on flamingo landing and flying.
Because of the rising lakes, the lake bathymetry has changed, so the flamingos end up perching on the madenge, and then there are thorns in madenge as well as Acacia mellifera, which is another tree species which is found in the Baringo area. So these acacias and the madenge have thorns which hold on to the flamingos, then the flamingos become impaled there and they're held.
The industry is completely down. We've lost a lot of revenue, which is really an issue, because the revenue actually is main income, especially to the community, because we have the 10% actually which we normally will get back to the community.
In order to protect flamingo habitats, you make sure that the water is not polluted, so that the conditions where the food grows are kept, meaning stop polluting, stop siltation. Of course, you cannot control the lake levels because that is a natural phenomenon. But our part we can play is to make sure we reduce pollution.